I'm Julie Walsh, owner of Soul Gallery here in the Exchange in Winnipeg. I'm very pleased to be introducing to you Jean Bachynsky, a sculptor who's been with us at Soul Gallery since 2016. I've asked her to speak a little bit about her inspiration, why she loves to sculpt, maybe how she came to be a sculptor. I'm just going to hand this over to her because this is her moment in the limelight. Her show opens this Thursday night, July 25th. Thank you.
This show features a cross-section of my work over the years. I originally worked carving concrete for the most part, and you can see the two featured here, alone together. I then moved into stone, and I've been working in stone for a number of years. I love the medium. I love creating soft, feminine forms out of a hard material. By the way, I feel women are soft, but they have a strength to them, and that comes through in the work, I hope. I work in a variety of stones. I started off working in soapstone to begin with after the concrete, but since then I've worked in a variety. I work in everything from soapstone to Italian alabaster, found here and here. And this is Italian alabaster, just a different color, as is this, but I've also worked in marble. The piece you see here is done in marble. It's from Carrara, probably most prized marble there is. Pieces that Michelangelo worked in were done in Carrara marble. These two are done in alabaster. All feminine forms, all soft and flowing. I love to treat the alabaster sometimes. I crackle it. And that you can see present in some of the stone. There's like a riffling through there of stronger whites. When I went into art and fine arts in the university, I was told by a professor, a sculpture professor, not my own luckily, that I would never be able to work in stone, which I was attempting at that point, and that was a bit like waving a red flag. I love stone. I love its resilience, its strength, the translucency that it can create, and the softness of the form which comes out of this hard medium.
And now I'm pleased to introduce you to Jane Gateson. The name of her show is A Day in the Neighbourhood.
Thank you, Julie, and it really feels like a privilege to be able to show my art in this beautiful space, and also to show art that's about Winnipeg. So I have grown up here all my life. I have lived and worked and done art in various parts of the city, and the city to me is such a pocket of diversity. There is just so many interesting places to visit, and they're all just a little unique and different from each other. Buildings with character and people with character. So I just felt I wanted to somehow show that and my love for this variety in the work that I have here for you to see. And one of the places that I lived for a while in Winnipeg was in this yellow house, which is right next door to something we all know and love, Tallgrass Prairie Bread. Tallgrass is a Winnipeg icon, really. And when way back in the day when Tallgrass was being started, I was there at the opening, and then on Thursdays, back at the beginning too, I made pies there on Thursday afternoons, which was really fun. So the ambience of just going into that place, of being around that place when people come, let alone the smells and the good tastes, it's just a place I really wanted to speak to in the art that I did for this show. This work is more abstract, and it has to do with impressions of places in Winnipeg. It started out doing image transfers on on a board, and then I applied oil and cold wax in sort of abstract ways. So the idea was to give an impression of an area, such as the North End, such as the warehouse district, such as the perimeter, and just have a sense of place rather than necessarily referring to specific buildings. So this was another way that I just wanted to show the diversity in Winnipeg. This part of the show is called My Neighbors Next Door, and I wanted to just look at everyday moments that make up the years that make up our lives. So I have little individual houses with one little thing happening in each house. I mean, who of us as little kids, I know I haven't jumped on a bed. Or when we lived in Wolseley, I would go to a home and there would be several people that would arrive with their instruments, and we just wanted to sit and listen to the music and have an opportunity for people to play, and that might be something that would happen of an evening. Or who of us, many of us, have a little fuzzy friend that snuggles up under the covers with us at night. So this is just a look at moments in the day that make up a life that go on in my house and in your house probably.